morning. This is my history. Simple. Inch. It's June 7th, 2024. And if he can believe it, it's a Friday once again. 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 Neighbors. Totally clear. Tra nuovamente. Seems totally clear. In fact, questo also some clubs, tech clubs. Totally clear, and I think for the 5-6 days consecutive, perhaps also since a week. I don't know. Later I'll check out better. And it's also useful. Now it's late morning. Practically we're going to run the 15th minutes to run 8:65 at 27 Celsius, and as it means that it's really soft. In bed praticamente 60 atmosphere, serie 8, so of course 2 days to summer or weeks however, and as for the winter, which sulle serie colder, sia classica gitirenza la storia forse diverse sarà absolutamente boring. Io sono boring shines, I suppose, and then I'm assuming but whereas these things also spinga di un genere sono since la storia verso avanti e si chiede mettersi in mosto diversi hai usato il sinergia fact soft sarà classica gente in su la segare delle crisi tra queste famiglie ora affinché tu sei un influenza non so di che combinato understand in casi spring atmosphere period is what is crisi are the normality nothing of special instead of the atmosphere I think they yes so this is the I can see these meetings I can see these meetings just for the issues. It's really beautiful, interesting to see. In fact, I'm really some feelings on this one. It's a Friday once again, and as you know, as every Friday, if it's so full, I should never do this. Fantastic electric and the wet reason, the reason, the story by the Matter Reports, and in general for TSM 40 channel, Nicolas Rogging with the report of the Lynch, also consider maybe since the time I kind of a bridge to make a branch because back to music, and also is present also, as you know, also this is a cheap regret. After pratica, the news, I think it's never will be so different for this event, but we could have, considering it's practically this summer, insomma, we could have 3-4 days more, 2-3 days for perhaps even better, whatever, at the moment I read it at 65 and 27 Celsius. But the really important thing that I see that today, yeah. Discussing the session was near Meda Season, and I rest with until now, considering the period, considering that we are going to run from for rather 8 hours in comparison with my confession, we have completely different schedule. Well, so, in the knees of the medical window with the new curtains, so amount to radio canzonia, and even more than 7 months. 7 months, better visible, it's but as always, better visible, it's until finished. La serie che conosciuta si chiama si spinga attraverso l'interrumpire, si spinga attraverso la first part of this general. This means general until the first days of Jan. We are in the first days of Jan. But for I think this year, as a period for other few days, we leave the curtain instead of the resciuta. Still behind the curtain, so set in shut. And finally, from my col chi vale, my GX 640, APG, 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 625. Getting the people for the person, listening to the world, so the brother and sister, also biscuits. And finally, I hope you living at breakfast. Today it's earlier. Yes, no, early, but less for me. Vabbè, non ha fatto diversi fare qui fanno con le acci, non si sembra niente, sono tutti tifosi sardi, in fact, in breakfast after 15 tennis, if you can believe it. I restarted the video after 15 tennis, so today, fare repeat, just only numero, but, really important thing to show us remember that in some way, also today, fortunately, just so, I'm really hungry. And that's we also see. Breakfast, io sono the most usual things left in the world. Absolutely. As tomorrow.